Katrina.
Hello.
How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, we're here today because over the years in the ISA, so many people have stopped me and asked to say, what do the ISA do?
Yeah.
And that's a hard question to answer when there is just so much from A to Z, and you can't burn the ears off someone every time you meet them. So we thought just in the lead up to Christmas that you and I might have a chat from the outreach perspective, just to see what the ISA is all about, give some examples of what we do, and have a bit of a yarn.
Sounds good to me.
So Katrina, the whole mental health side of things is one issue, but there's a whole lot of other things. Can you tell me, how are the most vulnerable in the community supported?
Well, a lot of our community are struggling, and that may not always be obvious to their friends, their family, their work colleagues, but we're assisting people from the young, maybe those that have just recently arrived in Australia, to our senior community as well. There's a lot of financial worries out there. There's people at risk of homelessness. There's domestic violence. All the issues that you would expect to be happening, they are happening within our own community as well. And we're really grateful to be able to offer them support. And often when they come to us, they may come with one issue, but once you start to chat and work through that, you realise that there's so many other things happening in the background that are concerning them as well.
Mm-hmm. Peeling back the layers, you find out, the core, can be other things happening.
Absolutely, and look, that all comes with trust and with time, and that's something that we're really grateful to be able to offer. It's not limited support that we offer. If you need us, we'll be there until you no longer need us.
Yeah, and I think as well, a thing that I think you touched on it there was, just because we're Irish, it doesn't mean to say that we're not susceptible to any sort of trouble that can, or crisis that can happen there, from the domestic violence to all these different topics, just because we're Irish.
Absolutely, just because we're living in Australia and have the sunshine doesn't mean that these problems aren't existing, and for some, they're maybe exasperated because they're so far from home, they're so far from their support network. Maybe there's some shame there in reaching out for help as well, and asking for financial assistance, because if you're not an Australian permanent resident or citizen, there's not a lot available to you here.
Yeah, I think historically for the ISA, January is a really popular month with, I guess people just, you talked about the reality there. The reality is those people can be lonely. And a lot of things can come to the surface whenever everybody's off having a great time or doing their thing, and you're here on your own struggling, and things can kind of bubble to the top.
Absolutely. In the world of social media, we're seeing everyone's beautiful family dinners or maybe catch-ups on the beach, and if you don't have anyone, or if your mental health, your physical health isn't allowing you to maybe take part in socialising and catching up with loved ones, then that's a really, really isolating time.
Yeah. So the ISA, every year we do our Christmas appeal.
We do. And
we don't do it for the crack, we do it because it's important and we need it. So it's a time when, like I said earlier, it's a time for giving, and what a great gift is to donate to the Irish Support Agency, because that money will go to help someone in need.
100% of what you're donating is going right back into client financial support again. So, if you donate $100 to us, that's a $100 food voucher for someone, that can't afford to put food on the table.
Mm-hmm. So the ISA doesn't stop for Christmas holidays, sure they don't?
No, the staff get a nice break over Christmas for a short time, and we're really fortunate that our committee, who all volunteer, take a turn on the phones every single day over the Christmas period, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. whilst the office is shut down. There will be someone from the committee available if you're in a crisis, if you need that support. And in order to keep the phones going, we need them funds.